Hi, this is Anwar, E-Tron ambassador at Audi Fort Wayne in Fort Wayne, Indiana. We're going to talk about advantages of driving an E-Tron. So first of all, E-Tron is for people who are worried about the environment, who like to drive a green car. So E-Tron is less dependent on the fossil fuels. And nowadays with the gasoline pricing, I think electric vehicle is the way to go. So E-Tron has a very little footprint as far as the carbon dioxide emissions are concerned, no tail emissions, and environment-friendly green car. That's one of the benefits of driving an E-Tron. Another advantage of driving an E-Tron is since 80% of charging happens at home, you never have to go to a gas station. You know, every day when you come home, on the way home, you don't have to, when you are tired, you don't have to stop at a gas station to fill the car again. Just drive home and you can plug it on the charger. Next morning you will have a fully charged vehicle ready to go again. So convenience of charging at home, and no worries about going to the gas station. Another thing comes up all the time, maintenance. You know, E-Tron is one of those vehicles, very little or hardly any maintenance is required because there is no moving parts, very few moving parts. So things like maybe replacing wipers, maybe tires. You know, regenerative braking actually even saves the brakes and rotors, because the car is doing it by itself. You are not using brakes a whole lot. Regenerative braking, it helps to recharge the battery, but it also helps to keep less wear and tear on the brakes. So there is very little maintenance required, and you are driving a very cost efficient vehicle. Another thing which comes with the E-Tron is, since it's an electric vehicle, there's no combustion, so there is no combustion noise. The cabin is as quiet as it can be, very quiet vehicle. So no road noise, no other outside sounds come in the car, so very quiet cabin. And you can also enjoy, the performance is pretty good too. In normal mode, it does 0 to 60 in 6.2 seconds, and with the boost mode, it can do 5.5, 0 to 60, 5.5 seconds. So I think you have very good performance there too. So quiet and performance, that's another good benefit of driving an E-Tron. You can also, even though it's an electric vehicle, people think that it cannot tow, it cannot pull. You can pull up to 4,000 pounds. It's a medium duty towing job. So you can pull up to 4,000 pounds with an E-Tron. And another thing I remember, we were talking about the regenerative braking. Actually, E-Tron is way more effective driving in the city, because driving in the city is stop and go traffic. The more brake you use or the more time the car has to stop, it uses the regenerative braking, which helps to recharge the battery. I mean, you're good on the highway too, but if you're driving in the city, in-city commute, this car is very effective as well. And other benefits, $7,500 tax credit. That's another benefit of buying. It is right off the top when you are leasing, and if you're buying, it does help you with at the end of the year when you do your taxes. So another benefit of driving E-Tron is, in some states you can drive E-Tron in the HOV lanes, and some areas, some places, they give electric vehicles special parking places too. So bottom line, this is state-of-the-art, cutting-edge technology. Electric is the future, and this is the car which will prepare you, which will get you ready to embrace, to adopt the future.